be installing the 20 by 12 wheels on the 79 Power Wagon. I don't really know how big the hubs and stuff are, if these are going to work without wheel spacers, so I'm going to try and stick them on and see what this thing looks like. And then we're going to start working on some of the issues that this truck has, guys. Go back a little bit and throw the wheels on, see what it looks like. I promised you guys in the last video we'd throw the wheels on this thing. So we're going to stick them on and see what it looks like. I also have one thing I want to show you guys before we get started that is not related to this truck, but just something in an upcoming video that you guys can look forward to. So guys, the 2013 Ram that I picked up, which is basically like my main truck right now, is doesn't have a gooseneck hitch in it, and kind of sucks because like I went to go get a truck a couple weeks ago, couldn't pull gooseneck with it. Really wish it just had a factory one in it so it didn't have to go through all of this and spend the money on it, but we did pick up a new B&W gooseneck plate. So this will use all the factory plates, 13 and up 3500, and I believe 14 up 4500. Use a little bit different style of a gooseneck ball setup than the traditional one. We did put one on Mason's and we did a video on it a couple weeks ago, but it's a 2010, so the frame's a little different, and yeah, there's just a little bit of small differences. That one would have probably been easier to install than this one, but I may be wrong, I don't really know yet. But this one kind of goes up in a plate that's already welded underneath the truck, and then you basically drill new holes for the safety chains, because if you guys have ever seen inside like a newer 410 Dodge, they have the safety chains are real spread out real far. And yeah, I wish it had the new kit, but it doesn't. We're gonna install this B&W, and it should be pretty clean once we get all done. We have our ball in here and everything, but like I said, guys, that is gonna be for a later video. Go ahead, set this thing back down, fire it up, move it outside. I want you guys to get a good look at this thing. It's pretty sick.
Rage on that beat, going crazy.
Guys, I have confirmed we can do full lock both ways without rubbing the fenders by about a centimeter. So 33s, unless we lift this thing, looks like as big as we're gonna be able to go on it for wheels, but because I love just sitting in this thing, it's like a time machine, literally. Love it. Please leave a comment down below what you guys think, chrome or black wheels on the 79. But first, guys, we need to go ahead and go over some of the issues we have with this truck that we need to address. So the tailgate latch is broken. The door latch on the driver's side does not open from the inside. The intake pipe, as you guys can tell, is absolute garbage. This is not gonna work. It looks super ghetto. Eventually, you know, intercooling the truck would be cool, but there's not really a ton of room. And I think for now, we're just gonna reclock that turbo and redo this pipe. The truck is not very hot, so be no issue at all to just run it non-intercooled. A lot of these older VE engines were intercooled. Yes, this one is P-pump, but it's a bone stock engine from what we can tell. So for now, we'll just go ahead and run it non-intercooled, just that way we can still cruise it. The wiring harness, like I showed you guys a little bit in the last video, this stuff is super, like, not okay. So the way they have this truck starting and shutting off is off of a master, like a big master battery shut off for like a golf cart or something. I don't know what all. So like to start the truck, you turn it to on and then you push this button. It's zip tied to the emergency brake lever. And then you have to obviously unlock the steering wheel. So it's not gonna work. Like I said, the turn signal lever is broken, so you guys can see up in there. I don't really know what's broken with it. It doesn't really even look like anything too serious, to be honest with you guys. Might be able to fix that, so we got to get that fixed so we can use the turn signals. This truck had factory cruise control, which is pretty cool. And then the gauges, guys. I don't know what all gauges we're going to try and make work right off the bat, but I do want to remove the tachometer because it's obviously not a gas engine, so this isn't going to work. Sucks they just kind of Phillips screw that thing directly to the dash, but oh well, it'll have a small little hole. Get all the wiring for this ripped out of here. And then we will have to pull all of this stuff right here. This is all absolute garbage that we cannot use. So I think really other than that, guys, the only issue this truck has, it doesn't have a front drive shaft in it currently. They never got one made for the get reg swap and Cummins swap into it, but I don't really think I'm gonna make that a huge priority right off the bat. I don't ever plan to ever need the four-wheel drive in this truck. I don't know why you would want to use the four-wheel drive in a truck that's literally like almost show quality. All right, guys, now would be a good time to show you how clean the inside of the bed is. It's all painted in here. And there you guys can see the tailgate has like no access. Well, it has just 3 screws that hold this latch assembly on. Go ahead and tighten those back up. So that's all it is, guys. All right, guys, as you're seeing, I was majorly failing to pull the steering wheel off. The steering wheel puller I have is not close enough together for these bolts, and I didn't really have the right size standard bolts, but I was able to go through this little hole right here, and the only thing that was wrong with the turn signal lever was this bolt just backed out of it. So I was able to get that, get a new bolt stuck. You see in there, got that guy stuck back in there. It does feel like it is functioning correctly, so we're gonna figure out together if we have turn signals. We're gonna turn our Super Ghetto 5000 master switch on. See if we have turn signals. No turn signals? Good deal, so they don't work. That's great, guys. Huh? What side is that? What side's that? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, they're down at the bottom. Heck yeah, we got signals, guys. I'm just a little slow. I don't know why it's so slow. You can hear it clicking in here. Working? Sweet. Excellent. Excellent. We have turn signals. That is very good because I do not want to mess with those. All right, guys, steering wheel's all put back together. The only thing I really have left that I want to do, but I don't want to do it right this second, is since this thing is now a manual, not automatic, I want to drive the roll pin out. There's a little roll pin right here. I want to drive this guy out and take this shifter off. It's not really doing anything. I don't want to pull this tachometer out. But yeah, we're going to try and get this door panel popped off here and figure out. It's probably just unhooked like everything else on this truck. Just not hooked up. Everything just not hooked up. Couple of kids just trying to save each other. You should have seen it in All right, guys, door panel's back on, and the door will now open from the inside. So we've got that fixed, turn signal lever fixed, and door panel fixed. So I'm actually really happy right now because getting some of the stuff knocked out that I thought was going to be a lot more complicated, but these old trucks are just extremely simple. I'm looking underneath the truck and I still see it leaking power steering fluid, which is concerning, so I have to look into that here in a second. But I'm debating now if I want to start the wiring harness right now since I'm making pretty good headway, or if I want to wait to tear it apart so it'll still start and be able to knock out my gooseneck tomorrow. I don't really know yet. I may pull my truck in and go ahead and install the gooseneck, but that's gonna wrap up the end of this video for now. So you guys will have to wait, and we'll see you guys on the next one, see what else we can get done on the 79 Dodge. I think this thing looks absolutely amazing on these black wheels. I want you guys to leave a comment down below, like I said, and let me know if you guys think that chrome is gonna look better on this. I really do like the way the black breaks the orange up. I think it's pretty cool, but I don't know. I think chrome may make this paint stand out a little bit better. So we got our turn signal fixed tonight. We got our door latch fixed. We got our tailgate figured out, what we're gonna do with it anyways. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with a little bit of progress we were able to make tonight and get the new wheels on. Not new wheels, they're just kind of stuck on there for now just so we can see what it looks like. These are the wheels off my Fortune if you guys don't know and you're new, but yeah, so in the next video, we're gonna start on the wiring part of it and the intake tube. And then really, guys, we're gonna have all of our small issues fixed with this thing. And yeah, we have some really, you guys are just gonna have to wait. This truck, it's gonna be awesome what we do with this truck, guys. You guys are really gonna enjoy. So yeah, without further ado, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you guys on the next one.